Over 90% of business websites are trying to drive with the handbrakes on. What are the chances there is something on your website right now that is holding you back and could even lead to your business ending up in smoke? Let's find out. If your business website isn't bringing in the leads you expect, if your website visitors aren't converting into customers as much as you need for your business to flourish, if you struggle to capture your target audience online, if you've tried multiple marketing strategies but your website's performance hasn't improved, if you can't figure out why your competitors are doing better online, well then your business website is almost certainly trying to drive with the handbrakes on. On this channel, you have already learned how to drive massive amounts of traffic and targeted visitors to your website. More videos coming. But if your business website is doing a lousy job, then you will also be losing massive amounts of traffic to your competition. So in this video, you'll discover how to fix the 5 critical mistakes that are holding you back and could even end up killing your business. You will also learn a simple but super effective formula to transform your business website into a lead-generating powerhouse. Let's go! Business website mistake number 1. Allowing designers to take control of your website. Designers, in this case here, also includes all kinds of art and artsy people. One of the most common reasons 90% of all business websites suck is that designers and art people are given control of the website. Ad agencies often have de facto control of their clients' websites. They make you think that you are in control. But in reality, that's all just a ruse. Your opinions are assigned to you. And then they brainwash you into thinking you came up with that by yourself. Out of every 500 ad agencies, 499 will screw you. Think about it. In ad agencies, the people in control of the output are art directors. Art directors know jack shit about marketing. All they know is art. When people want to see art, they visit a museum, not a business website.
And here's another
dirty little secret
you didn't know
about ad agencies. The bottom line results for your business are not even in the top 3 on the list of their priorities. Something that is one of their top priorities is winning awards.
But here's the kicker.
When determining the award winners in the ad agency business, the bottom line results for the respective clients are expressively excluded from the award-winning criteria. Did you get that? An ad agency could burn through your marketing budget, produce no bottom line results in return, and their work could still, and often does, win awards.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
They could suck you dry without delivering any bottom line results whatsoever and win awards for that.
This is how fucked up
the advertising industry
Really is.
But hey, you can give me an award right now by squeezing the thumbs up button real hard. The job of a business website is to sell. Even if it's just selling the idea to schedule a free demo with your team, you gotta sell that idea. And to successfully do that to the maximum extent possible, you gotta deploy a lot of marketing persuasion, marketing strategies, and tactics. So, taking back control from designers and artsy people, that's step 1. This includes any of your in-house designers. Don't allow design for the sake of design or looking fancy. Only allow designs that contribute to better conversion rate and sales. If you want to know how you can be sure which website designs contribute to better conversion rate and sales and which don't, you're gonna learn that in a few minutes from now. Business website mistake number 2. Harmful elements driving visitors away. Having website elements that are proven to ruin the performance of your business. Elements that are proven to drive people away from your website. That's a common mistake. There are many things that can make people want to leave your website as soon as they arrive. In the industry lingo, it's known as a bounce. One of the reasons people bounce is when some of your website elements annoy or confuse them in some way. Here's an example. Can you see what it is? It's this slider right here, also known as a carousel. This thing that rotates between different contents. Designers love these carousels, but for a business website, it's poison. By the way, that multi-billion-dollar company also has some broken code on their website. See this? That thing is not supposed to be there. This is caused by broken code. Only a blind or a junior level programmer would leave a piece of broken code like this on the homepage for everyone to see. And this level of utter incompetence is not the exception, it's the rule. Watch my video titled How to Beat the FedEx of Your Industry for more proof. Anyway, there are a few rare edge cases where having a slider on some pages can be useful. But if you have one of those things on your homepage, well, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but in that case, it means that there's currently no one at your company who understands marketing even on the most basic rudimentary level. Otherwise, you wouldn't have that slider up there. No one would deliberately put up website elements that are proven to hurt their business. Ignorance and incompetence are among the top reasons why over 90% of business websites suck so much. And yes, I am saying that in 90% of all businesses, big and small, there's not a single person, not a single employee who understands marketing even on the most basic rudimentary level. Even and especially if those companies employ Ivy League educated marketing people. Those tend to be the most clueless. If you want to see proof, watch my video titled How to Beat the FedEx of Your Industry. Link in the description. But hey, the good news is if you subscribe to this channel and ring the bell, and if you have someone at your company who's willing to learn, you'll soon have someone who does understand marketing on the most basic 1+1 level. So you will soon ascend to the top 10%. And as the company founder or CEO, you have to learn these basics too, to make sure nobody can pull the wool over your eyes. Here's another one of those multi-billion-dollar companies that doesn't have a single employee who understands marketing even on the most basic rudimentary level. But hey, at least their website isn't broken. This area that people initially see when they land on your website without scrolling down. In the industry lingo, we call this above the fold. You only have 3 seconds here to capture your visitors' attention enough and to persuade them to stay for 10 more seconds. And within those additional 10 seconds, you have to persuade them to stay for 30 more seconds and so on. So on the one hand, you want to continuously keep extending the amount of time people stay on your website. On the other hand, you want to convert them as fast as possible, convert them into a sale or a lead. Usually you want to convert them to a lead first because then you'll get a lot more time for converting them into a sale. For converting a website visitor into a lead, there's a number of different strategies and tactics. So this is gonna be a separate video series. Subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss that. In this video, we'll focus on making sure that when people land on your website, they don't immediately run away. And if your website visitors try to fly away, like this flying pizza dough, your website must employ all sorts of tricks to keep them there. Even dogs can learn how to keep a ball and prevent it from getting bounced. So get rid of your homepage slider, if you have one. And hey, if you don't believe me, just run an A/B test. A/B testing is something you should be continuously running anyway. So we'll discuss that in the next step. Business website mistake number 3. Failure to implement A/B testing. If step 2 is making sure that you don't have any elements on your website that are proven to drive people away, then how do you know what's proven? How do you prove anything? That's where A/B testing comes in. You get 2 versions of a given page, version A and version B, and a little piece of tech automatically alternates between each version. So even if the same person visits your website later, they'll still get the exact same version they've seen the first time around. After getting a statistically significant number of visitors. Statistically significant is the keyword here. Look it up. So after a statistically significant number of visits, You'll be able to prove which version works better. That way you can make data-driven decisions instead of relying on the whims of designers. So you should always continuously run A/B testing. And always try to improve your website conversion, because just a little improvement there can make a huge difference to your bottom line. Business website mistake number 4. Failure to pass the 3-second test. So 3 seconds is the maximum time you have before a website visitor makes a decision for or against you. And if your website passes the 3-second test, you'll get another 10 seconds. And if after those 10 seconds the visitor is still there, you'll get another 30 seconds, and so on. But you won't get any of that additional time if your website fails to grab your visitor by the eyeballs in the first 3 seconds. And that, my friend, that is a sad reality for at least 90% of all business websites. Okay, but what you want to know is how. 21, 22, 23, that's 3 seconds. How in the world could you capture someone's attention so quickly? Headline. That's it. That was less than 3 seconds right there. And now you have to give me more time because you want to know more. But wait, you've been watching this video for a while now. So this is not a fair example. Remember though what happened before you started watching this video. There you've seen my headline, this video title, 5 website mistakes that are killing your business and how to fix them. And then you decided whether or not you want to watch this video. And all of that, from the moment you glanced at the video title and until you made a decision. All of that happened in less than 3 seconds. Oh, and after you clicked the video, you only gave me 5 seconds before deciding whether or not you want to continue watching. And after those 5 seconds, you gave me another 10 seconds and now you're still watching. See how it works? But the important bit is, without my headline, the video title doing its job in less than 3 seconds, you would have never started watching this video in the first place. Do you understand now how vital it is to capture your website visitors' attention in the first 3 seconds? Now, how do you do that? Use my clear formula. Here's what it means. C. Customer focused. Make sure your headline is customer focused. In other words, you focused, not we focused or me focused. You'll see an example in a minute. L. Laser targeted. Ensure your headline speaks directly to your target audience's specific needs and desires. E. Emotionally engaging. Use words that evoke emotion, as people often make decisions based on feelings. A. Attention grabbing. Make sure your headline immediately grabs your customer's attention by addressing a pain point. R. Results oriented. Highlights the benefits or the outcomes your customer can expect from your product or service. Now let's see how this video's title stacks up against my clear formula. The full video title is 5 website mistakes that are killing your business and how to fix them. The C in clear stands for customer focused. Is the headline, or in this case the video title, customer focused? Yes, it is. The headline is not saying something like, hey, watch this video because I am the leading #1 business booster in London. No, it doesn't say that, because that would be me focused. The headline avoids any of that nonsense. Instead, the headline is talking about things related to your business. 100% customer focused. Check. The L is for laser targeted. Is the headline laser targeted? My primary target audience are founders. Does the headline speak directly to specific needs and desires of that target audience? Yes. Founders want to avoid mistakes that are killing their business. Check. The E is for emotionally engaging. Is the headline emotionally engaging? Yes. The words mistakes and killing evoke negative emotions. And those emotions drive the target audience to action. Which in this case means clicking the video. Check. By the way, if you appreciate my clear formula so far, guess how much appreciation you would get if you share this video with your friends on Twitter, LinkedIn or Facebook. And if you subscribe to this channel and ring the bell, you might even get a chance to join our secret Mastermind community, which is designed to help you outsmart 90% of all competition in your industry. Link in the description. The next letter in my clear formula, the letter A, is for attention grabbing. Is the headline attention grabbing? Yes, the phrase is 5 website mistakes and killing your business. Immediately grab attention by addressing the pain point of a business website that fails to work as expected. Check. The R is for results oriented. Is the headline results oriented? Yes, the how to fix part highlights the benefits the viewer can expect from watching this video. Check. So the analyzed headline, or in this case the video title, passes all checks of my clear formula checklist. This is why it's effective. Apply this clear formula to the headline on your website and you'll pass the 3-second test. Business website mistake number 5. Failure to use effective infomercial videos. Effective infomercial videos for websites are different from the infomercials you see on TV, but here's what they have in common. They inform and entertain your target audience at the same time. They grab your target audience by their eyeballs and keep them glued to the screen from the first second to the last. So your video cannot be boring, it must be fun to watch. It doesn't need to make people laugh, but if you can manage to put a smile on your audience faces, that would be a plus. An effective infomercial video for a business website tends to be around 3 to 5 minutes long. It teaches your audience something they didn't know and persuades them to do something, which usually converts them into a lead. 98% of business websites either fail to use any video at all, or they use commercial style videos, which completely misses the mark. When a person lands on your website, you don't need any commercials. The visitor is already there. But that visitor is only willing to give you a few seconds at a time. So if you feed them that typical commercial crap that you see everywhere, your website visitor is gonna leave and they will never come back. So here's what you need to do to maximize your bottom line results. In the top section of your homepage, the part you can see without scrolling, the above the fold section, also known as the hero section, have 1/2 of that hero section filled with a big, bold headline and subheadline. Use my clear formula to create them and add a button with the desired call to action right underneath. And in the other half of the hero section, embed a super effective infomercial video designed to make your audience click that button next to the video. So this whole setup is designed so that people can immediately make the decision to click the button without ever scrolling one bit. Ideally, your headline and subheadline are so effective that many people will click the button immediately after reading that. And for the rest who want a little more information, they'll watch the video before deciding to click the button. What happens after they click the button depends on how you defined a lead, and there's plenty you can optimize there. But once you get your prospect to take the initial action, things will be easier. Again, your goal is to get everyone to click the button without ever scrolling one bit. Of course, there's a lot you can do on the rest of your website to make sure that if they do scroll, you get the best results possible. The upcoming videos on this channel will teach you everything you need to know. Subscribe so you don't miss it. But if you design your hero section this way, and if you make sure the headline, the subheadline, and the video are all super effective, well then, just with this super effective hero section alone, your business website is gonna blow most of your competition out of the water. Right now you might be skeptical. Can it really be that simple? Is it really possible to generate massive amounts of leads and even direct sales from just one short video in the hero section alone? The answer is a resounding yes. But while it really is that simple and can be done on a shoestring budget, depending on your current skill level and your talents, it's not necessarily easy. That's why in a separate video, link in the description, I explain in great detail how just one short video turned a simple idea into a $1 billion empire. Within 48 hours, a scraggy little startup generated over 12,000 paying customers. Customers that are automatically paying every month, paying the normal price, no discounts. Over 12,000 such customers in 48 hours, all with just one short video alone. 4 years later, that startup was acquired for $1 billion. Now, while you might not get to $1 billion level with just one short video alone, you can create a video that's gonna blow your competition out of the water. And to understand how and why you can outcompete even the biggest and most established competition in your industry, there's yet another video waiting for you entitled How to Beat the FedEx of Your Industry. This could be a real eye-opener for you. Watch it next, link in the description.